This is the best feature ever put on Roblox, and yet you've probably never used it. Now I'll explain why it's the best later, but there's hundreds of other great tools on Roblox that you've probably never even seen. Like this. You just click this button and it reloads your avatar. Have you ever changed your character and the skin color is glitched? Or is changing your character just frozen the entire site because Roblox is awful? Well, now you don't have to worry about any of that because you can just click this button and boom, done. Now the redraw avatar button is cool, but this next underrated feature could literally change your life. Ever wanted to be a big Roblox dev but just don't know where to start? Some great games on Roblox have a beautiful feature called Uncopy Locking. For example, this game. Because it's uncopy locked, when I click these three dots, I can just edit it in Studio. I can literally copy this game and just make it my own. This could easily change a young developer's life because it gives them literally the perfect place to start. And even though that's good, the features I'm showing in this video are just gonna keep getting better and better as the video progresses, until I eventually talk about the best Roblox feature ever made. But first, this next feature is something I actually wanted for a really long time and never realized that it already exists. It's kind of hidden. Imagine you want to play a Roblox game with your friend and want to find a somewhat empty server. But in order to do so, you need to keep loading more and more and more and more. This happened to me so much until I learned you can literally filter servers. Yeah, there's a little option right at the top. I don't know why I never saw this. It was right there. It has literally changed my life. But it's not as important as this next feature, which protects Roblox players from being manipulated. Have you ever seen a Roblox ad that looks like this? Something obviously trying to blend into the site to trick you, or even a Roblox ad just blatantly lying. Do you ever wish there was some way to stop these scam ads? Well, there is. Under the ads, there's a tiny little red report button. It's so small. Once you click it, you get taken to a page where you can appropriately select why the ad is bad and officially report it. It takes down manipulative ads, which is great. But that one's just hidden because it's a little hard to see. This next one is literally hidden from some users. Some people just can't see it. Have you ever wanted to find a specific sound for your Roblox game? Something that fits the vibe of whatever you're doing, but you can't because the Roblox sound marketplace is, Well, thanks to Roblox, there is a new sorting feature. It looks a bit like this, and I'm using a screenshot for it because some people just don't have access to it, like me. And there's even better features in this creator marketplace area that we'll come back to later in the video. But first, I was wrong about this next feature, and it is time for me to apologize. I may have made a video in the past calling this feature useless when it is actually not at all. And this is, of course, the news tab. It's a bit tucked away and harder to find than other things on this list. Roblox hardly ever sends you messages there. I thought it didn't do anything, but like if you click on it, clearly it shows you news, etc. But the news tab doesn't even compare to the best feature ever added on Roblox that I'll talk about later. But before that, this one is a feature that's been hiding in plain sight. Something you've probably seen hundreds of times and never even thought about. Tell me what this button is. Yeah, the settings button, duh. But have you ever like really noticed the quick login button? I was shocked to see this because my brain just wipes it away. It's like erased in my memory. If you click it, you get the option to log in using a code. I mean, I guess a quick login feature is useful if you don't want to spend 45 seconds typing in your password. But this next feature is probably the one that I personally use the most on this whole list. But have you ever wanted to see what a Roblox item looks like on your avatar before you buy it without going into a catalog game like this? Well, if you go to the marketplace and see an item, there's a handy dandy try on button right there. This actually lets you see what an item looks like on your avatar before you buy it. But the Roblox site is notoriously awful, so I guess it might not be that useful because it's not loaded. This next one, however, I guarantee none of you have ever used. Have you ever been developing a Roblox game and need to make like a sign inside of it or something? Ever thought the standard Roblox font was boring? No? Well, simply go to the creator marketplace. I told you we'd come back here. And go to the fonts tab. This is so dumb. Why is there a whole tab for fonts on Roblox? There's 3 pages of these. I don't care about work sans. So I'm willing to bet none of you have ever used it. And if I'm wrong, feel free to dislike the video. You have permission now. And speaking of videos, have you ever clicked the button to buy Robux before? Stop right there. Because this next feature is star codes. I'm sure you've all heard of them because every single Roblox YouTuber shills them them like they haven't had a meal in days. They're kind of hidden. I mean, this little tiny button over here when I'm looking at all my payment options, like paying through my CVS pharmacy account. Why is that a thing? If you're ever buying Robux at all, just type in the name of somebody you want to support. And while you're there, subscribe. I like to ask at the middle of the video because by now you know if you want to or not. Do it. Do it. Do it. Now, lots of you will probably think this next feature is useless, but I'm here to tell you it's not. The ability to follow people on Roblox. Now, hear me out. I know it seems useless, but in this day and age, people can impersonate other people. Like, for example, there he is. But you can tell this is a fake me because the following count isn't high, and also because he looks like he got his haircut at Denny's. So this feature is actually very useful for telling if people are faking being somebody or something. And this next feature is even more useful, if it even exists. Have you ever been sad that Roblox stopped hosting cool events like egg hunts? What if I told you they kinda didn't? Enter community events. Games can organize their own community events. Look at this. I've never actually seen this feature, ever. So I don't know if it's really real, but if it is, then it's really cool. Confirm if it's real in the comments for me, please. I don't know. But the best feature ever is certainly real. And I'll talk about that very soon. But first, this next feature is something you probably didn't even realize was possible on Roblox. Have you ever wanted to play Roblox and watch TV at the same time? I promise I am going somewhere with this. That's right, we're back at the creator marketplace, like I said, with the video tab, where you can literally put videos into your Roblox game, something that many of you probably didn't realize was possible. People have played whole movies in their games before, and it is an impressively awful viewing experience. And we'll revisit the creator marketplace one last time for its best feature, but for now, this next feature is hidden for literally no reason, because it's very important. Have you ever been bored on Roblox, not sure what games to play? Nothing seems fresh, everything is dry. What if I told you there was an alternative way of looking for games? If you click the little groups tab right here and then click more groups, you can see a list of the groups with the most dedicated fan bases or mutual friends inside of them. So you can see what groups make the best games or what groups appeal to your friends the most, which is an incredible way to find games because these groups have good games. And there's also a lot of Robux scam groups. Just ignore those ones. But unlike that last feature, this one should only really be used by Roblox veterans. Let me explain why. Have you ever joined a Roblox game? I hope the answer is yes. You know the little friendless noobs who constantly spam you friend requests for no reason? They don't seem like much at the time, but over the years they really rack up. You can just click ignore all and boom, it's done for you. Look at them fly. And the reason only veterans should use this is because new players' inboxes probably aren't full enough to warrant ignoring all of their friend requests. But this next one is on the opposite side of the spectrum where only new players use this. You ever make a cool new friend through Roblox? Well, the site has you covered. You have your instant messages with anybody you want to talk to. And the reason only new players use this is because players who've been on Roblox for a while just know that any other messaging site is better. Discord, Skype, TeamSpeak, God forbid. But this next feature could change some of your lives forever. Are you growing up fast to the point where you have to start thinking about whatever job you want, something that you're passionate about? Not sure what you want to become? What if I told you there was a way to work for your third favorite site, Roblox? That's right, we're back at the creator marketplace because you can see a tab that says careers. And if you click on it, boom, you can literally apply for a job at Roblox, which is cool. So if you want to make your parents even more disappointed in you, work at Roblox. Now, this next feature is my personal favorite entry on the list, and I honestly could not live without it. Like it or not, the Roblox UI is clunky. There's so many helpful features that are missing. The games page looks like this. But what if I told you there was a way to remedy that, little guy? If you use Roblox on Chrome, you can download extensions like BT Roblox, which is what I use, by antibooms.com. I pray that he will not hack us all and send us to hell, because boy, does it make Roblox look better. And there's a lot of very helpful features with it that I won't dive into right now, but try it out yourself. I'm now only a couple entries away from the best feature ever created on Roblox. But first, this next feature is so obscure that it is almost impossible to find without outside help. Ever see these things on a Roblox account? Player badges. Not the same as game badges. Player badges. These are already hidden enough, like you can hardly see these, you have to scroll down so far. But the way to get them is even more hidden. You have to click one and then it takes you to a page where you get an explanation on how to get every single one. So hard to find. Now, this next feature was literally made to expose people. I am not lying. It exposes their past. Ever curious about who somebody used to be before they are who they are now? Well, Well, now you can know. Go to somebody's page like Temperest, and then you can click previous usernames and see Lemon7 Squeeze. That is who he used to be, Lemon7 Squeeze. And if you want to one-up this, you can go to a game and see all of their saved outfits ever from when they were like 10 years old. Banger alien outfit temp. Now this next feature is literally a secret that Roblox intended to just sweep under the rug and never see again, but I'm here to expose it. Roblox is an old site, right? There's a lot of features that no longer work or were important but aren't needed anymore. These features are usually deleted except for some. Like this page where there's an error with the payment system where it has a cute little old school render of a Roblox avatar, because the last time this was ever used was during the Stone Age. Or this site, which is a way to download Roblox externally that genuinely looks like a virus. Why is it so short? Why is there a big white chunk on the bottom of the screen? And now we're only one entry away from the best feature ever added. I'm very excited. But contrary to that feature, this feature is something I bet none of you ever thought would ever be useful. You know how whenever you're on a Roblox group, there's a tab that says affiliates? Well, if there's ever a group that does do it, it seems worthless. But here's how to use it to your advantage. Affiliate groups are usually similar groups to the one that you're looking at. So if you go to that group, they probably have similar games to the ones that you like. But now, the best feature ever created on Roblox. You've probably never even touched this button, but we've all seen it, the follow button. All it does when you click it is just notify you when a game gets an update. So why the hell am I saying it's the best feature Roblox has? Honestly, it's because I have a soft spot for it. I have personal memories with this button. Whenever I find a game I really love, like Paradise Island RP, I click that follow button. Because whenever I get a notification telling me that my favorite game has been updated, it's like Christmas morning, bro. Like, one that I use it for is Fantastic Frontier, which I love, and I get so excited whenever this game gets updated. So the reason I think this is the best Roblox feature isn't because I think it's objectively the most useful. It's because it brings me the most joy. It's fun. It's exciting. So me. I think Roblox sometimes forgets that that's the most important part of their game. Fun. So this is a welcome feature. Bye.